What if you could get more speaking gigs, feel healthier, and get more sex? Let me reveal the secret to this, which is raw optimism. Raw optimism is authentic, it's real. It's based on converting your failures into feedback so it can make a difference to your life.
Dev Modi, as a psychologist, really understands his topic and really understands the difference it can make between being a pessimist and being what he calls a raw optimist. And with his combination of scientific validation as well as his own personal stories, he brings the topic alive and is amazingly persuasive in encouraging audiences that raw optimism is so much the better path.
My friend Thomas, he's from Finland, and he thinks it would be a brilliant idea to go and dip in an ice-cold freshwater lake, like he used to do in Helsinki, except now he lives in Watford. And he jumps in and jumps out and he's dripping wet and he looks exhilarated. He looks me straight in the eye and he says, "It's now or never, Dev. It's now or never." I shift that voice inside my head and I start focusing on the vision of how it's going to feel as soon as I've overcome this challenge. And I jump in and it feels incredible.
He has a reputation for going into businesses and really unpacking the importance of optimism and how it can have a massive impact not only on the bottom line of a business but on the personal development and the happiness of our staff.
Dev for me is the consummate professional as a speaker. I love the way he describes himself as a recovering pessimist, and his story was about optimism, and he talked about raw optimism, and it's something that really resonates with me. I was just damned impressed by that.
In September 2008, I had the good fortune to meet Sir Trevor McDonald. He said the most powerful experience he'd ever had in his career was when he interviewed Nelson Mandela. 27 years in prison, and Trevor McDonald gets the chance to be the first person to ask him, how did it feel? He said his hope for South Africa was greater than the torment he received from his captors. You see, Mandela's vision was more powerful. Rather than focus on the nightmare, he focused on the dream. He inspired action.
But the thing that really struck me was how Dev shared a personal story about how he transformed from a pessimist into a raw optimist.
Optimists, on average, live for 10 years longer than pessimists. Optimists are seen as more attractive to the opposite sex, sometimes to the same sex. In relationships where you have at least one optimist, they stay together by 63% longer than two pessimists together. Interesting. I know why you're laughing.
I would certainly recommend him as a speaker for any company and organisation that is looking to be inspired by a psychologist and a coach.
Raw optimism has made a massive difference to my life and my career. It's helped me to overcome a changing career, leaving PwC to study as a psychologist again, and then redefining who I am. It's helped me to get through innumerable challenges. So, raw optimism can inspire action. It can maximize your potential, and it can get you more sex.